Welcome to the college football playoff. The season's had plenty of ups and downs, and all the drama has led up to this point, the first round of the 12-team playoff. And a home field advantage for one side. This place is rocking. And our matchup tonight sets up a potential Cinderella story. The last team to qualify for this 12-team playoff on the road against a team that likely believes it should be resting and watching this first-round game on TV. This is a dangerous spot for the home team and a chance for the underdog to spring an upset and move on to the quarterfinals. As we'll see the number 12 seed in this playoff, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on the number 5 seed in the playoff, the Georgia Bulldogs. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. We have been waiting for this, the college football playoff with an on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this going. Makes it to the 16, that's good.
Down at the 16.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Trying to find room. It's Gibson. Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Boy, another first down and another good run by this back from Florida State. I tell you, he's doing his job as far as living up to the great tradition of Florida State running backs.
On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
That one moves the ball across the 40.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
The Seminoles pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. Quarterback keeps the football. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That's exactly how you want to defend the option. You know, an old-school way is assignment football. You have to account for the quarterback, the pitch man. Here, the quarterback had really nothing other than just kind of lower his head and get as much as he could. Fortunately for the defense, it wasn't very much.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. They've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. This will be a long-range attempt, 51 yards out. Field goal try, no good. With that miss, no change in the score.
Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
There's the handoff. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball at the 44.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And, you know, being able to have a balanced attack, so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
You know, these kind of routes are always great for receivers who do a really good job of yards after the catch situations. And they're easy completions for the quarterback.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And they'll use the ground game here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. It's 3rd down for the offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught quickly. Tackled at the 33. That's good enough for a first down. Dogs come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, especially on 3rd down. Get him the ball.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. He hands it off from the gun. He shreds the tackle. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And the wideout goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Got a lane. Can he get in? All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the coverage team brings it down at the 26. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Grab near the sticks. It's Gibson. And he moves the ball across midfield and picks up a first down.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Here's the option play. Oh, and it's fumbled. The lateral goes wrong.
Well, the offense catches a break here. Lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
And the Noles will try to keep this drive moving. Play action here on 1st down. He's running out of time here. Caught near the goal line. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Seminoles.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Oh, he missed it. It's no good, and they still trail by a point. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Bringing it out, it's Reeves. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And he's going to float this one to the right side. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, Bulldogs. No chance to catch him.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. When they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
And the point after makes the lead 8. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Receiver in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And the run moves the ball up to the 33. The Noles will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Using his legs, it's Gibson. The gain is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40.
Good push up front and great acceleration by this back. I tell you, he's doing a pretty good impression right now of a combination of greats that they've had at Florida State. Guys like Warwick Dunn and Devontae Freeman, and more recently with guys like Cam Akers and Dalvin Cook.
And he lofts it toward the sideline. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
He'll look to throw it here on second down. Fires it to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a third and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big third down coming up.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. This offense scores the defense with a lightning strike, a one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. And they pick up the first on the ground. Looks like Georgia will have the first down.
Yeah, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it's 3rd down and inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Looking right, this one caught. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray, and more recently Jake Fromm, and of course Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
Now it's 2nd down here. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. They'll hand it off. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
That's a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for this first down. And, boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man is living up to that tradition today.
Running out of time in the pocket. It's caught. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Second down play coming up for this offense. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And in first down, right back to the running game. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. Dogs will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Quarterback drops back. Receiver makes the catch. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Second down and goal upcoming. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
We'll see what the offense dials up here on 3rd and goal.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Boy, that is a tough one not to hang on to on 3rd down and goal, but a good job by the defense to get there and knock it loose.
And he knocks that one right through. And they add to their lead. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Gibson. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? He'll take a deep shot here. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete. Second and 10 here. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. First down and 10. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He's escaping the pocket now. Gets some space around the 30. And they finally make the stop, but that's a huge gain in the scramble. He found some space and just went for it. And the Seminoles getting set on 1st and 10.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself, picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. 2nd down after the incompletion. There's the snap. They'll set up the throw. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Just a really good job by the corner here, recognizing this wide receiver screen. Because he was so quick to react, when the receiver makes the catch, he's right there to make that tackle.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the 1st down. Lets it fly out of the wideout. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Offense protecting the lead here, but they've been playing so well. Let's see if they go for more before halftime. Quick pass, the catch is made. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed by the defense flying to the football. The Dogs looking to crank up the tempo a bit. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Timeout, Florida State.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And he drops back in the gun. Receiver makes the grab and uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. 1st down here for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete and brings up 2nd down. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. So 2nd down after the incompletion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He's moving out of the pocket. And it's caught. So the ball at midfield. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense. Waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
This offense picks up the 1st down. They tackle him at the 44. Here comes the up-tempo offense. Looking to throw it on 1st down. The ball is caught. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
2nd down play coming up. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. In the clear at the 25. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Dogs. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start with the 25. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. On the ground, it's Gibson. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. The Seminoles looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Second down, they're going to throw it. Looking for the wideout. It's caught downfield. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Timeout, Florida State.
One more play before they head to the locker room. First down, looking to throw the football. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And he'll get there. Touchdown, Florida State.
Boy, this is a huge score, not only to cut into the lead, Chris, but just psychologically to be able to score like this. You go in at halftime, you make some adjustments, you get ready to make a big comeback now in the second half.
PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Number 9, set to advance on the football.
Bringing it out, it's Reeves. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Short pass finds the tight end. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the cornerback. Not easy with that size difference.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down. And the Bulldogs bring their punt team onto the field.
Number 11, on to punt it away.
And here's the fair catch by the return man. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete.
It leads to second down.
Here's the second down play. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down.
Whoa, you talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical 3rd down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to 4th down.
That punt sails out of bounds. There'll be no return this time. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
So from the 21-yard line, it's now 2nd and long. And the quarterback dropping back. Makes the catch downfield. Solid tackle, able to get him down.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Makes a quick catch. He's found some room at the 45. And a huge gain across midfield, all the way to the 40-yard line.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a 3rd down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
The Bulldogs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. The shotgun running play call. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up.
Let's go.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field.
Here we go.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit. They were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Georgia. So they'll try to add the lead now to the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Now they get set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. They'll tackle it at the 17-yard line. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. The linebacker shifting around now. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Lets it go quickly. He's got it for a big gain. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. The offense really clicking here.
Good job here by the quarterback putting that ball in the air where the receiver can make a play on it. And I tell you, Florida State has had some great receivers over the years, and this kid is really living up to that.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Handoff here from the shotgun. And that run produces a decent gain.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in his playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving his running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Okay, ready?
Getting set. Here's second down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. Extra point try coming now. The kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll give it to the running back. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. And the Noles come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Looking to pass here on second down. With the catch, it's Gibson. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43. The Noles begin a new series here, first and 10. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Noles.
Oh, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
And he knocks through the PAT.
That makes the score. Georgia 38, Florida State 20.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Fielded in the end zone. It's Reeves. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Finds an open target on the left side. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. That completion makes it second and medium. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Extending the play now. The freshman QB shows his toughness, picks up the first down himself.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Georgia 38, Florida State 20.
On the set. Easy.
There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Running back grabs it on a screen. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the first down.
You can see what the offense is trying. The screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
Pass complete. It's second down now. Heading left after the handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. They bring them down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the fourth quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job at eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the fourth quarter.
And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Second down after that previous play. Here's that defense shifting again. And now the handoff. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
So now from the 29, it's 3rd down and short. You see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown. Receiver makes the catch. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
On the double.
Georgia has moved into the red zone.
Come on, set.
The pre-snap motion from the offense. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Snags the quick throw. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal.
And I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today, making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
The Dogs come to the line with 1st and goal. 1st and goal, handoff. Touchdown, Dogs. And this one is getting ugly. That's a crucial touchdown, Kirk. The offense padding its lead now here in the second half.
Yeah, you get into this second half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the returner will be brought down.
Oh, man. In situations like that, just take a fair catch or a touchback. Now you've hurt your offense by giving them poor field position.
Poor starting field position here for the offense. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. On the run, he's going to chuck it deep. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
Hey, listen, this game isn't over yet. The defense can't get too comfortable with this lead, and I know the coach isn't content with giving up.
He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Crucial 3rd down play right here. And he'll set up to throw. Looking to make a big play downfield. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now.
Testing the defense with a throw downfield. And the pass is batted down, broken up on fourth down. What a play.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the fourth quarter on a fourth down play. They step up yet again. How you get the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Handoff to the back. They'll keep the clock moving. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
Offense now in the all-important red zone. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. They'll run it here. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down marker. And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. On third and short, they hand the ball off. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. Nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. The Dogs pick up enough yardage for a first down.
29 Philly.
Oh, here comes the reverse. Fighting off the defender.
Just another example of this offense, Chris, doing pretty much whatever they want to do. They've been able to run the football. Offensive lines held their own in pass protection. Quarterbacks had an outstanding day. You add all that up, it's a big reason why they're up by such a wide margin.
One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? They're going to run the option. Pitch to the back. Touchdown, Georgia. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
Point after, knocked right through. Bringing it out, it's Gibson. Tackle at the 13. Got great field position to start the drive. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. This one has been a beatdown for the ages, a demolition, an evisceration. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. So after the incompletion, it's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And the senior making a disruptive impact play. And the defense takes a timeout with 27 seconds left.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game. And this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up with another sack.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Now they line up to kick the extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Return begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team.
And the Florida State offense will take over. First and 10.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is
looking to make a play deep downfield. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. Going the other way, can they catch him? At the 10. And he's just going to go down as the time runs out in this ballgame. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. From Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA